After a 4-year absence, Shawn Michaels made an unprecedented return at SummerSlam to defeat Triple H. But the Heartbreak Kid's celebration was cut short by the vengeful cerebral assassin. The showstopper was forced to take time off due to injuries sustained from Triple H's heinous attack. But despite a humiliating loss, Triple H would soon have reason to celebrate. WWE Undisputed Champion Brock Lesnar elected to exclusively defend his title on SmackDown, leaving Raw without a champion. As a result, the World Heavyweight Championship was reinstated on Raw and awarded to none other than the King of Kings, Triple H. With the gold securely around his waist and HBK on the sidelines, Triple H ruled Raw as he saw fit. That is, until word of an unprecedented event that would take place at Survivor Series. And a strong message from an old friend.
Let me prove to you just how far I've come. See the blood you are not HBK is coming back, and somewhere down the line, HBK is gonna get ya.
This match is personal. It's not about titles here tonight. It's all about Kane getting some retribution from a morbidly disgusting human being.
And why exactly is Triple H morbidly disgusting?
Because of the disgusting, salacious videotape that he aired last week on this broadcast.
Kane providing a substantial beatdown. What a reversal. You hear how his leg connected? That'll leave a mark.
And he gets out of the way.
Oh, mama! Kane, a two-time Intercontinental Champion, hoping to gain a level of retribution from the game here tonight.
And ironically, Kane's first Intercontinental Championship reign came at the expense of Triple H in a chain match at Judgment Day last year.
And in keeping with the theme, Kane's second Intercontinental Championship reign actually came to an end when Triple H beat the Big Red Monster at No Mercy 8 days ago.
And of course, that No Mercy match between Kane and Triple H was a unification match where the game's World Heavyweight Championship was also on the line.
This is the first casket match on Monday Night Raw since 1999. How great is this, Cole?
May 17th, 1999. Undertaker defeated The Rock in a rare Raw casket match, thanks in part to Triple H's interference.
Well, of course, who will ever forget after the match when Triple H took a sledgehammer to the casket, making it look like it was involved in a massive car wreck.
And the knuckles connect.
Have you ever been in a casket, Cole? Have you ever had a casket lid close on you?
No, why in the world have I ever been in a casket?
Well, I have, and I can tell you that it's absolutely horrifying.
Every time I've been around a casket, it's never been a pleasant experience, so I can imagine what it must be like to be trapped in there alive.
Look out! You gotta be kidding me!
Devastating. Simply devastating.
Right down. What an impact from that kick!
What a move from Triple H. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
I don't know what Katie Vick ever saw in Kane. He must have had a cool car or something. That's the only reason she'd ever go out with him.
Are you kidding me, King? We're watching two of the 6 men that will be in the Elimination Chamber at Survivor Series, and you're talking about Kane's car?
Well, the Elimination Chamber is going to be something else. I had a chance to see the blueprint. It's absolutely unreal.
King, like him or not, you have to admit that since arriving here in WWE in 1997, Kane has cemented himself as one of the most imposing figures this company has ever seen.
Well, I certainly can't deny that, Cole. His resume really speaks for itself. A former WWE champion, 7-time World Tag Team champion, 2-time Intercontinental champion, hardcore champion. I mean, let's face it, Kane's done it all.
Triple H cannot beat Kane in a fair fight. There's no way in hell the game can beat Kane in a fair fight.
Well, this is a fair
no strangers to battling each other in some rather unique match types. Of course, nobody will ever forget their Inferno match just a few years ago on SmackDown.
Yeah, the great counter.
The big red monster gets out of the way of that one.
You know, he can really move that big frame quickly.
Triple H has got life, emotion, pouring once again from the game. He saw that one coming.
Whoa! Triple H looks hurt.
And Kane looking to put Triple H away. Triple H though goes down low. And now Triple H looking for the pedigree. And he got it. Pedigree by Triple H.
That casket is open.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look at this.
Who was in the casket? Shawn Michaels was in the casket. Heartbreak Kid was in the casket.
HBK comes out of the casket to become Triple H's worst nightmare.
Look at this. We haven't seen Shawn Michaels since SummerSlam.
Oh, he's back.
Michaels is feeling it.
Oh, look at this.
Tuning up the band.
Yes.
Oh, sweet chin music. The Heartbreak Kid, center stage.
The showstopper to stop the show for Triple H.
You can see.
And now look at this. Into the casket. He's almost got him. Trying to save himself. And now back to his feet.
After the humiliation from Triple H last week, I wouldn't blame Kane for anything he does to the game here tonight.
Well, I think Kane has years of frustration built up. I think Kane was upset because the truth has finally come out. If he had just come clean in the beginning, none of this would have ever happened.
All I know is these two men met at No Mercy for the World Heavyweight Championship, and thanks to Ric Flair, who is not here right now, and a sledgehammer, the game was able to walk away with the title.
Well, Kane wants to take Triple H's head off, and the game knows he's capable of it. That's what's so scary. Triple H knows what kind of man Kane is.
Triple H needs to stay away from that casket. If he even gets close, this match could be over in an instant.
And so could his career. You're never the same after getting locked inside that airtight casket. Oh, that's it. He's out. And now look at this. Into the casket. He's almost got him. Trying to save himself. And now back to his feet. Man. Nice reversal there. Hey, he's going for it again. Oh my God! The casket! Slams the casket shut!
Triple H is... This match is personal. It's not about titles here tonight. It's all about Kane getting some retribution from a morbidly disgusting human being.
And why exactly is Triple H morbidly disgusting?
Because of the disgusting, salacious videotape that he aired last week on this broadcast.
Oh, Kane is just relentless.
Triple H doing a great job of turning that around.
And he dodges that one.
And that one hurt his hand. Oh, the elbow connects.
Kane's brother, The Undertaker, undoubtedly has to be considered the master of the casket match.
Yeah, and you'd have to wonder if any of Undertaker's mastery has rubbed off on Kane.
I mean, over the years, we've seen Undertaker build the absolute best in this type of match. Yokozuna, Kamala, The Rock, they all fell victim to The Undertaker in casket matches.
And let's not forget Triple H's opponent here tonight. Undertaker and Kane squared off in a casket match right here on Monday Night Raw back in October of 1998. This is the first casket match on Monday Night Raw since 1999. How great is this, Cole?
May 7th.
That's it. He's done. Uh-oh, look at it.
And Kane looking to put Triple H away. Triple H though goes down low. And now Triple H looking for the pedigree. And he got it. Pedigree by Triple H.
That casket is open.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look at this.
Who was in the casket? Shawn Michaels was in the casket. Heartbreak Kid was in the casket.
HBK comes out of the casket to become Triple H's worst nightmare.
We haven't seen Shawn Michaels since SummerSlam.
Oh, he's back.
Michaels is feeling it.
Oh, look at this.
Tuning up the band.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet chin music. The Heartbreak Kid, center stage.
The showstopper to stop the show for Triple H. This might be big.
Nice backbreaker. And I think he's begging him to bring it. A stiff uppercut.
These two men are no strangers to battling each other in some rather unique match types. Of course, nobody will ever forget their Inferno match just a few years ago on SmackDown.
Yeah, these two guys could warm up to each other if they were cremated together. How could you ever forget witnessing a superstar's arm going up in flames like Kane's did?
It looks like he's decided to hang back and just watch this one. DDT! Oh, no! Oh!
Triple H cannot beat Kane in a fair fight. There's no way in hell the game can beat Kane in a fair fight.
Well, this is a fair fight, isn't it?
And he's not beating him either, is he?
That was a heavy shot.
Kane is looking at this right now.
Oh, you do not get up from that.
Look at Kane. It's coming. Devastating move.
This match is not over. And Kane gonna take advantage. Kane wins.
He's thrown Triple H into the casket. The casket is closed. And Kane has won this match. Oh my God. The Big Red Monster, victorious with an assist from that man, Shawn Michaels.
Triple H is going to rue the day that he assaulted Shawn Michaels in the sledgehammer back at SummerSlam.
Well, the game should have known it was coming. Shawn Michaels warned him. Someday, sometime, someplace, he would get even. Tonight was the night. And look at this. Shawn Michaels dancing on top of the casket that holds the body of Triple H.
How symbolic.
I must admit, it's a little odd to look at these guys as partners here tonight, knowing that in the Elimination Chamber, they are all going to be against each other.
Well, if we add Rob Van Dam and Shawn Michaels to the mix, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
It'll be every man for himself, King, and each and every one of them has one goal in mind, to be the World Heavyweight Champion.
You know, not only is Chris Jericho one half of the World Tag Team Champions, but he's also a huge rock star.
Well, he says he is. Some people would actually say he's an ass clown.
What? Now, why would you say that, Cole? You're the one acting like an ass clown.
When Survivor Series comes and all 6 superstars are locked inside the Elimination Chamber, Rob Van Dam will be the only one who has never held a world title. Do you expect that to impact RVD negatively once the bell rings, Ken?
Of course it will. There's something to be said about having been there before and the experience that goes along with it. The 5 other superstars know exactly what it takes to become champion. Rob Van Dam can only assume he knows.
He drops the elbow.
Man! Oh! When are you people going to learn to get over stuff? I mean, Triple H does one little thing to Shawn Michaels, and you can't get over it. And then Triple H makes one funny little video about Kane, and now Kane's all upset.
You thought that was funny, King?
Yeah.
That was anything but funny.
Oh, come on. What about that video of Triple H's last week? I mean, you thought that was hilarious.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Monday Night Raw live from Boston, Massachusetts.
And the last time we were here in Beantown was for the 4th of July edition of SmackDown. Boy, were there ever fireworks on that night?
That was the night we crowned new World Tag Team Champions when Edge and his childhood hero Hulk Hogan defeated Billy and Chuck. We also saw that the competitors in this match, Chris Jericho, beat John Cena in singles competition.
Yeah, I think that was Cena's second match of his WWE career. He may have lost, but I expected big things out of that kid. Wow, I don't know if this arena can take another impact like that.
Let's not forget, Triple H was awarded the World Heavyweight Championship on September 2nd.
Oh, I'm so sick of you throwing that in Triple H's face. He's defended it numerous times since then. He's beaten everybody in WWE.
Actually, that's not true, King. There's a few left. And if you eliminate Ric Flair and a sledgehammer, Triple H wouldn't even be champion today.
What? You know, Booker T hasn't gotten the opportunities that many feel he deserves to become the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he'll have a huge opportunity inside the Elimination Chamber at Survivor Series.
Yeah, you can bet he wants to build momentum heading into Survivor Series. He can do just that right here tonight if he can fend off Triple H and Chris Jericho. Vintage Booker T. You know, Cole, the more I think about it, the more I like Chris Jericho's chances at Survivor Series. When the title's on the line, Y2J is at his best. And this is
a astonishing maneuver by Booker T.
You know, I'm actually glad Nate is at... Will this be... Oh, look at this!
Here's the cover by Booker! And saving the matchup is Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho looking for the walls on Booker T.
Oh, look out!
Top rope game! 300-plus pounds, flooring Chris Jericho. And now he takes the fight to Jericho outside.
Watch out here. Oh, my gosh! Kane into those steel steps.
Meanwhile, Booker T and Triple H in the ring. Booker T knocking the official off the apron. And now Booker T with a big kick.
That could do it. Triple H flattened by that big kick from Booker T. What's Booker doing now?
Well, Booker usually doesn't go up top. Booker T is Triple H. Stepped out of the way. And now Triple H is going to take advantage. Right to the midsection.
Oh, boy.
The pedigree now on Booker T. Wait a minute. Shawn Michaels
With sweet chin music.
dropping Triple H. The official doubted out. He never saw it.
The showstopper putting the referee back in the ring. Shawn Michaels just stopped this show for Triple H. Shawn Michaels with the sweet chin music on Triple H, and all Booker T has to do now is cover the game. Booker T's gonna cover the game. Referee, that happened. Booker T has just pinned Triple H.
Last week, Eric Bischoff invited me to be a part of Survivor Series, to be a part of the Elimination Chamber match, to have a chance at the World Heavyweight Championship. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Well, the answer is... yes!
Oh, yes! Yes!
And Triple H, I can assure you, I'm walking out of the garden, walking out of that chamber match, the new World Heavyweight Champion!
Shawn Michaels is in, and he's coming to be the world's champion at Survivor Series!
With Shawn Michaels stamping his name as the final competitor in the first ever Elimination Chamber, the main event at Survivor Series was set. 6 Raw superstars would battle for the World Heavyweight Championship, held by Triple H. Taking place inside the 16-foot-high unpredictable structure, weighing 10 tons of pure pain.
In the past 3 months, I had beaten everybody that was placed before me, gone through every obstacle. But was it good enough? No, it wasn't. Tonight, inside of 10 tons of steel, I will go up against 5 of the very best ever, I will walk out still the world's heavyweight champion because I am that damn good.
This match combines the brutality of Hell in a Cell, the unpredictability of War Games, and the tradition of Survivor Series with the importance of the World Heavyweight Championship.
And just look at the size of this structure, Cole. It's 36 feet in diameter, 16 feet high, and it weighs an astounding 20,000 pounds.
And all of it has been designed to punish the human body.
Rob Van Dam and Kane have formed a bit of a partnership of late. You have to wonder, heading into tonight, they talked about forming an alliance inside the chamber.
It's every man for himself inside the chamber, King. The stakes are too high for friendships.
But can you imagine how dominant a Kane and Rob Van Dam alliance would be inside this structure? I mean, they'd be nearly untouchable.
Rob Van Dam is a two-time Intercontinental Champion, and let's not forget, he came very close to becoming World Heavyweight Champion back in September at Unforgiven in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Rob Van Dam, Ric Flair and a steel chair came between him and Triple H's World Heavyweight title.
That's not going to happen here tonight, King, not with 2 miles.
You've got to be kidding me.
Devastating. Simply devastating.
Last month at No Mercy, Rob Van Dam gained a certain level of retribution from Ric Flair when he beat the Nature Boy following a 5-star fraud. That's it. He's out. I'll never forget last year's Survivor Series, Cole. We didn't know if we had a job or not afterwards. That was one of the most uneasy nights of my career.
Well, of course, King referring to the winner-takes-all Survivor Series elimination match pitting the Alliance against WWE, and in the end, it was Team WWE coming out victorious and the Alliance being forced to disband.
And 4 of the 6 superstars in this match tonight were a part of that historic match. Rob Van Dam, Booker T, Chris Jericho, and Kane.
And 1 year later, they all earned the opportunity of becoming World Heavyweight Champion. It doesn't get any bigger than this.
Oh my! Look at the blood just pouring down his face. Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Another huge matchup for Vincent. He's done.
Oh, trying to put him away.
And that should do it. Chris Jericho, a co-holder of the World Tag Team Championship, would love nothing more than to leave Survivor Series with the World Heavyweight Championship.
And of course, Chris Jericho and his partner Christian captured the World Tag Team Championship last month on Raw when they defeated the Hurricane and Kane.
And you can bet Kane has not forgotten about that. Let me ask you this, Cole. What if Triple H is pinned or submits here?
That means that Triple H would be eliminated, and we would be guaranteed a new World Heavyweight Champion here tonight at Survivor Series.
And if Triple H does manage to win, he would certainly deserve to be called World Heavyweight Champion. Surviving this match will be no easy task.
What a fierce kick. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
DDT!
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
RVD's been eliminated.
And he doesn't look very happy about it either. Timber! And he falls hard.
You hear how his leg connected? Momentum is swung back to Jericho. Whoa! He's measuring. What a move!
Chris Jericho claims to be the king of the world, but will he be the king of the Elimination Chamber? Will he be the king of the ring tonight and leave with the world?
That's it. He's out. Chris Jericho will tell anybody within him
He thinks he has it. 1, 2. And they kick out at 2. The kick connects.
Great reversal. Good night. Triple H just teed off. Triple H has taken control. Here comes another one. How's this going to affect the match? Jericho in trouble. Man. He's putting those educated feet to good use. Oh, man, that knee looked painful.
This could do it. 1, 2. And Chris Jericho is done.
That's a move that'll knock you out cold.
Straight right by Triple H.
T can live his dream tonight in New York City. Nobody deserves this opportunity more than Booker T.
Well, I can think of 5 guys that disagree with that statement right there, Cole.
Booker T is a 5-time WCW champion and an 11-time tag team champion, and a man who calls it
Triple H! What a maneuver!
Uh-oh, look at this. Trying to put him away.
Oh, what a pedigree! That's it! In the past, Booker T has...
His shoulders are down. 1, 2.
He didn't need a GPS to find the mark.
And he reversed it.
Good move there.
DDT. Oh, mama.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Triple H was awarded the World Heavyweight Championship back on September 2nd. But if you pull the onion back one more layer, you'll see that the game is 0-6 at Survivor Series. He's winless.
Quit talking about onions. We got to cover.
Kane barely took the ring.
Oh, man. Kane is a monster, pure and simple. The game's got him.
And it's the pile driver.
There's a cover.
1, 2.
Oh.
He just planted it with a DDT.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, what a move from Triple H. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
1, 2.
And Booker's done here.
It just wasn't Booker's night, Cole.
Oh, my. Here's the cover.
At 6'10" tall and 320 pounds, Kane is the biggest man in this matchup, Cole.
And he may very well be the nastiest. Kane can do anything he wants inside that chamber, including throwing somebody right through the steel.
Oh, Kane is a dangerous man, there's no doubt about it. And you know, as sick as it sounds, Cole, I think Kane might actually like being locked inside that demonic structure.
Kane is a former WWE champion, and maybe more importantly, 4-1 in his career at Survivor.
Hooks the leg.
Kane, the final Intercontinental Champion, looking to fend off this attack and add World Heavyweight Champion to his long list of accomplishments.
Of course, Kane losing to Triple H at No Mercy in a match that unified the Big Red Monsters Intercontinental Championship with the game's World Heavyweight title.
Well, I really hope we see the Intercontinental Championship return one day. So many greats have held that title over the years, from Pat Patterson to Bret Hart to Mr. Perfect. The list goes on and on. What a move!
Trying to put it away.
Look at it, Shawn Michaels.
All right, let's sit back and relax.
We're going to bring Triple H does it again. He may get the 3 count right here. 2. The monster Kane has been eliminated.
Watch it. Ooh.
He saw that one coming.
You know, Cole, I hear people say that Triple H doesn't deserve the World Heavyweight Championship, or that the title was handed to him. But the fact of the matter is that that's it. He's done. This could be big.
Oh, my.
Inside this dangerous elimination chamber.
Wait a minute, Michael. What is Shawn Michaels trying to do
I
here?
think he's going for the pedigree. Triple H's own move. Trying to use it against him. Oh, and Michaels dropped on that steel.
Oh, the game was not going to stand for that. Look out now.
Oh!
Oh, my gosh.
Shawn Michaels sent right into the pod. Through that Lexan.
He went crashing right into that chamber. How is Michaels going to survive that?
This chamber is so dangerous. It'll cut short careers.
there he goes, under the bottom rope. And maybe some order will be restored here. Somehow, someway, Shawn Michaels has come battling back again. The Heartbreak Kid is simply amazing.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Nice reversal there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was vintage Michaels. Doing whatever it takes to win.
You can't be serious. That's way too high. How much more? Look out!
Oh my gosh, that had to be 10 feet.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. That was amazing.
Oh, and he eats the canvas. Devastating. Just a devastating neck breaker. Look at this, King. Going up to the next level.
Look at this. He just... Oh, my God.
Connects. Talk about high risk.
Yeah, I loved it. Do it again. This match is...
Where's he going now?
No! What? Oh, man, from the top of the pod!
Oh, HBK hits a huge elbow. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants... You can't be serious. That's way too high. Uh-oh.
Wow, what a move from the top of the pod.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Oh, look at this. He's on top of the pod. Look at him on top of the pod. Another elbow drop from Michaels.
Look at this.
A monumental move by Shawn Michaels.
There's the cover. Can he do it? 2, 3. Shawn Michaels has done the impossible, Cole. There's a new sheriff in town.
Shawn Michaels is back in the record books. Shawn Michaels is back on top. Shawn Michaels is the man. Shawn Michaels is the World Heavyweight Champion. Shawn Michaels had the will to win at Survivor Series. He had the belief that he could reach down into his soul and pull it off and beat anybody in that ring with him. And that's exactly what he did. He beat 5 other men.
Yeah, but you have to admit, Cole, he had an advantage. He didn't have to enter that elimination chamber until very late in the match. He got to sit back and watch a lot of those guys literally beat the hell out of each other.
Including Rob Van Dam, who was in that match from the get-go.
Neck from that German suplex. You know, I don't know how much longer this storybook return can last for Shawn Michaels, especially after going through the brutal elimination chamber. His back has to be hurting here tonight.
And if Michaels can get past RVD, you would have to think Triple H is far from finished with his former best friend. If I know the game, he will not stop until he reclaims the World Heavyweight Championship.
Rob Van Dam won a triple threat match here live last week to become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And Booker T and Chris Jericho were the other 2 men in that match.
And let's not forget Christian and Scott Steiner interjected themselves into the match. It was pure chaos. But when the smoke cleared, it was Rob Van Dam who walked away with tonight's title opportunity.
Uh-oh, trying to put him away. Oh my, what a move.
Shawn Michaels has to be protective of his low.
Oh, watch out. What's he gonna do here? Bam! Big forearm off the rope from HBK.
And a kick up by Shawn Michaels. And Michaels is feeling it. Shawn Michaels is feeling it. Sweet chin music time.
Tuning up the band. Here it comes. And now RVD ducks the sweet chin music and hits with his own.
Shawn Michaels has been a controversial superstar.
You gotta be kidding me.
Devastating. Simply devastating.
This guy.
Rob Van Dam. Whoa! Five-star frog splash to the back of Shawn Michaels. Can Van Dam capitalize?
All he's got to do is turn HBK over, and this should be it. Here we go.
Van Dam into the cover, hooks the leg. Who the heck? Hey! Triple H! Triple H is here.
Look out!
Ruining this title match with a pedigree to Van Dam.
Yeah, but you got to know, this is not about Rob Van Dam. This is the vindictive Triple H going after Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Triple H that has been obsessed with the Heartbreak Kid.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Put that down. What? Oh, this is not going to be good. The game with that steel chair in the ring. And look at the way he's eyeing Shawn Michaels. He despises Shawn Michaels. He will not stop at anything until he ends Shawn Michaels' career.
Shawn is down and out here.
Oh, wait. Look at this.
Michaels firing back. Big right hands to Triple H.
Oh.
Right back to the midsection to the game. And now the game hammering away on Michaels. This is turning into a brawl here. And Michaels never giving up, King. He's got the heart. He's got the guts. He's got the soul of a champion.
Shawn Michaels just will not quit. Oh, wait a minute. Look out.
He's right through the chair.
Oh.
When is this going to end?
Oh.
Thinking back, I didn't think Shawn Michaels would ever return to WWE, but he came back at SummerSlam to beat Triple H in a street fight.
Yeah.
I never thought Shawn Michaels would get in the Elimination Chamber and fight for the World Heavyweight title, but he did. And I didn't think he could win it, but he believed and went on to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, what's your point, Cole?
Shawn Michaels has overcome so much, not just to return to the ring, but to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Man, this rivalry between Triple H and Shawn Michaels goes well beyond wins and losses. The game is hell-bent on making HBK's life a living hell.
And ironically, before this match started, Michaels told Triple H that as long as he has the World Heavyweight Championship, it's the game's life that will be a living hell.
Well, it's hard to argue that. Triple H lives for the World Heavyweight Championship. With every fiber of his being, he wants nothing more than to recapture the gold.
I don't know how Shawn Michaels is going to be impartial here tonight after what Triple H did to him last week with that backbreaker onto the steel chair.
Oh, I agree, Cole. Michaels could shoulders.
Triple H with the cover on Rob Van Dam, and there's Shawn Michaels. And oh, man. Triple H is not going to like that, King.
You think that was a little slow?
You think?
The game is living.
And now Rob Van Dam rolling up Triple H. And
a really fast count from Shawn Michaels now on the game. Well, you gotta hand it to Shawn Michaels. He's not exactly an impartial referee in this one, is he? You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Eric Bischoff came out here and stripped Shawn Michaels of the World Heavyweight Championship right now.
Oh, come on, King. Why in the world would you say that? What? Michaels hasn't done anything to warrant that happening.
Bad officiating. Oh, look at RVD. Here's a reversal. He whips Triple H into the corner. What's RVD gonna do here? Oh, big shoulder block.
Right to the gut.
And another. Look at this. On Triple H with the clothesline. Whoa, they both ducked. And now RVD off the ropes onto HBK. Woo, a jumping corner splash. Now what? Good grief.
And hit again with a spine buster. And the knuckles connect. Under the ring, but this isn't a no disqualification match.
He might be trying to get to... Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Will it be? 1, 2, and there's a kick out at 2. No, he escapes.
So close to finishing him there.
The game was looking for the pedigree.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H. The game's got him. Oh, my gosh.
Hooking away.
Rob Van Dam gets that shoulder up, and that, folks, was close.
Triple H is chipping away. And he goes for the neck breaker.
Triple H knows how to polish off an opponent.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
Oh, look at the game. He's ready to end this thing now. That's it. He's done.
And will this be it? 2, 3.
Oh, no, look at this.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels reluctantly counting the 1, 2, 3.
I know Shawn Michaels hates that, but the game shoving it right in Michaels' face. 1, 2, 3, and now what? Oh, look at this. Triple H demanding that Shawn Michaels raise the game's hand in victory. Here, I guess he's going to have to eat crow and do it.
Oh! No, he isn't! Michaels unloading on Triple H, and Triple H turning the tables. And another brawl is broken out between these two.
Oh my gosh, the fists are flying. The game and Shawn Michaels going at it.
Emotions running so high between these two men. They can't stand each other.
Wow.
This has become so personal each and every week.
Well, they got here. No! Big elbow off the rope, then the showstopper back to his feet.
And finally, some help out here.
Yeah, they're going to have to try.
Oh, sweet chin music.
Well, Triple H may have won this match, but he sure didn't win the fight.
The King of Kings, the Heartbreak Kid, two forces set to meet in a 3 stages of hell match at Armageddon. The first fall, a knockdown drag-em-out street fight. The second fall, a more menacing arena as a hellacious steel cage surrounds the two combatants. And if necessary, the final stage, where victory is won from the top of a ladder. Our story begins at Survivor Series.
Shawn Michaels with the elbow from the top of the chamber. Shawn Michaels is the world's heavyweight champion.
Legendary World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair surprisingly showed a sign of support for the new champion.
There was a time I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I was the man. The kid up on the rafters and said, "Hey, Nature Boy, you ain't the man anymore. It's Shawn Michaels."
Until Flair made clear what his message was really about.
There is a new man in town. At Armageddon, the man, the bigger, better version, the best wrestler alive today, Triple H. If you're not ready to pass the torch, he'll kill you.
The night was far from over for Triple H and Shawn Michaels as Raw culminated in a brawl that would set the stage for Armageddon.
We're not seeing Shawn Michaels. You're seeing the showstopper right now. Taking out Flair. He's taking out the #1 contender. Oh my God, he's pounding that ladder to the top. No, God, no! Michaels the elbow on the top of the semi.
A clash of colossal proportions as Triple H takes on Shawn Michaels in 3 stages of hell.
Shawn Michaels. And look at what he's doing, King.
Yeah, he's mocking Ric Flair. That strut.
This is the... Thinking back, I didn't think Shawn Michaels would ever return to WWE. But he came back at SummerSlam and beat Triple H in a street fight. Yeah. I never thought Shawn Michaels would get in the Elimination Chamber and fight for the World Heavyweight title, but he did. And I didn't think he could win it, but he believed and went on to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, what's your point, Cole?
Shawn Michaels has overcome so much, not just to return to the ring, but to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Man, this rivalry between Triple H and Shawn Michaels goes well beyond wins and losses. The game is hell-bent on making HBK's life a living hell.
And ironically, before this match started, Michaels told Triple H that as long as he has the World Heavyweight Championship, it's the game's life that will be a living hell.
Well, it's all... There's the...
Triple H with a cover on Rob Van Dam, and there's Shawn Michaels.
Well, you gotta hand it to Shawn Michaels. He's not exactly an impartial referee in this one. Look at RVD. There's a reversal. He whips Triple H into the corner. What's RVD gonna do here? Oh, big saw!
Right to the gut.
And another. Look at this. On Triple H with the clothesline. Whoa, they both ducked. And now RVD off the ropes onto HBK. Woo, a jumping corner splash. Now what? And you can hear the fans willing him onward.
Under the ring. But this isn't a no disqualification match.
He might be trying to get disqualified. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Eric Bischoff came out here and stripped Shawn Michaels of the World Heavyweight Championship right now.
Oh, come on, King. Why in the world would you say that?
What?
Michaels hasn't done anything to warrant that happening.
Bad officiating, Cole. This is as one-sided as it gets. Michaels is obviously for Rob Van Dam. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up. And it looks like we could be heading back into the ring.
Oh, not again. Not again.
I don't think that chair is going to be good for much after this match.
How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Thinking back, I didn't think Shawn Michaels would ever return to WWE. But he came back at SummerSlam and beat Triple H in a street fight.
Yeah.
I never thought Shawn Michaels would get in the Elimination Chamber and fight for the World Heavyweight title, but he did. And I didn't think he could win it, but he believed and went on to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, what's your point, Cole?
Shawn Michaels has overcome so much, not just to return to the ring, but to become World Heavyweight Champion. The animosity between Triple H and Shawn Michaels is well documented, but let's not forget that Rob Van Dam was also in that Elimination Chamber match that Shawn Michaels won at Survivor Series. Could there be any lingering animosity between RVD and HBK here tonight, King?
I don't think so, Cole. Unfortunately for Rob Van Dam, he was eliminated from the match by the time Michaels entered. If there's any animosity on RVD's part, it would just be sour grapes. Triple H executed that move to perfection. And this rivalry between Triple H and Shawn Michaels goes well beyond wins and losses. The game is hell-bent on making HBK's life a living hell.
And ironically, before this match started, Michaels told Triple H that as long as he has the World Heavyweight Championship, it's the game's life that will be a living hell.
Well, it's hard to argue that. Triple H lives for the World Heavyweight Championship. With every fiber of his being, he wants nothing more than to recapture the gold.
In recent weeks, King, we've seen some type of relationship forming between Ric Flair and Batista. What do you make of it?
Well, I'm not really sure what's going on there. Flair essentially told Batista earlier tonight that he hadn't seen anybody with as much potential as he has in a long, long time.
And moments later, Batista went on to make...
What a counter that was!
I don't know how Shawn Michaels is going to be impartial here tonight after what Triple H did to him last week with that backbreaker onto the steel chair.
Oh, I agree, Cole. Michaels could snap at any moment and cost himself the World Heavyweight Championship.
And then the biggest question remaining is what would happen to the World Heavyweight Championship match at Armageddon. Hopefully, we won't have to worry about that, but I wouldn't be shocked if we did.
You know, it seems as though both Rob Van Dam and Shawn Michaels have had Triple H's number of late.
I think it's eating Triple H up with jealousy as it relates to Shawn Michaels.
Triple H, what a maneuver! You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Eric Bischoff came out here and stripped Shawn Michaels of the World Heavyweight Championship right now.
Oh, come on, King. Why in the world would you say that? What? Michaels hasn't done anything to warrant that happening.
Bad officiating, Cole. This is as one-sided as it gets. Michaels is, and this is...
Triple H with the cover on Rob Van Dam, and there's Shawn Michaels, and oh, man.
Well, you gotta hand it to Shawn Michaels. He's not exactly an impartial referee in this one, is he? Oh, look at RVD. There's a reversal. He whips Triple H into the corner. What's RVD gonna do here? Oh, big shoulder block.
Right to the gut.
And another. Look at this. Oh, Triple H with the clothesline. Whoa, they both ducked. And now RVD off the ropes onto HBK. Woo, a jumping corner splash. Now what? What's the game gonna do here? And you can hear the fans willing him onward.
Under the ring. But this isn't a no disqualification match.
He might be trying to get this. Oh, right off the skull. Oh, my God.
This could do it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, look at this. Yeah, Shawn Michaels reluctantly counting the 1, 2, 3. Shawn Michaels, and look at what he's doing, King.
Yeah, he's mocking Ric Flair. That strut.
Not many people can mock Nate and get away with it. Oh, and Flair's livid. And Triple H trying to calm Flair down. Oh, the master of the mind games. Shawn Michaels again. Oh, yeah.
What? Is the referee throwing? Oh, no. He's not only throwing Flair out of here, he threw him down on the ground.
Shawn Michaels, what a ploy by Michaels.
This is the ultimate humiliation for the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
This is the first fall in this match, and it is a street fight. No disqualifications, no countouts. The match will continue until one man either loses by pinfall or submission. Anything goes in a street fight.
Yeah, and with the abuse that both these men are likely to go through under these street fight rules, you got to believe that whoever wins this first fall is going to have a huge advantage.
Good point, King, because no matter how resilient both Triple H and Shawn Michaels are, whichever one loses this first fall may not be able to recuperate from the punishment he suffers in this street fight environment. Everything about this 3 stages of hell match is so unforgiving, and everything comes into play. The cage, the ladder, the steps, the posts, the steel.
Unforgiving is the word for it, Cole. The steel doesn't give a damn about an individual's anatomy. And believe me, Shawn Michaels doesn't give a damn about Triple H's anatomy. And vice versa.
What a reversal. And this is going to return to the ring.
Michaels not letting up for a second. Well, the referee might have made the biggest call of the match before the bell had even sounded, when he ejected Triple H's mentor and advisor, Ric Flair, from the contest. Unfairly, I might add.
I don't know if it was or wasn't fair, King, but it's the referee's call, and the referee's call is final.
Yeah, but Flair didn't do anything to deserve that.
And a vicious shot from that cane.
And again, the cane makes that horrible cracking sound.
Well, nobody knows better than Triple H the damage that HBK's back has suffered throughout the years. Much of it at the hands of Triple H himself.
You gotta wonder, King, how vulnerable is Shawn Michaels' lower back, and how crucial a factor will his back be in this match.
Well, it's got a big bullseye on it, that's for sure. And the Cerebral Assassin will take dead aim at it. Well, with the anything-goes nature of a 3 stages of hell match, from the chaos of a street fight to the steel cage to the ladder match, you can't help but think the rules favor Triple H.
Well, he is bigger and stronger of the 2, King, but you're probably right. There's no way that size and strength advantage of the #1 contender won't come into play.
And let's not forget something else that works in Triple H's favor here tonight. He's got tremendous history in this type of contest. Maybe the greatest moment of his career came in a 3 stages of hell match.
You're talking about Triple H's finest hour at No Way Out in 2001 when he beat Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
2 straight falls in a 3-fall match. What an incredible performance. It's hard to put into words what this comeback for Shawn Michaels has meant for so many in the WWE Universe. Away from the ring for over 4 years, King, after severely injuring his back all the way back in 1998.
Well, I realize all that, but was it a smart decision for him to make this comeback? I mean, could it cost him his health in later years?
Vintage Triple H. Whoa! He's measuring.
Oh, what a pedigree! That's it!
There's the cover. Can he do it?
And Michaels refuses to stay down.
Oh, a reversal! Oh. Man, I used to never see this happen to HBK. I'd never see the showstopper get beat up like this.
Is that proof that Shawn Michaels is a half-step slower than he used to be? Or is it just a testament to the Cerebral Assassin's ability?
Well, you know, it's probably a little bit of both. And if HBK or the showstopper really is half a step slower, believe me, the Cerebral Assassin is going to take every advantage of it.
Good Lord, he's just hell-bent on maiming his opponent.
Well, that steel chair has done the damage. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
And we're going back between the ropes. Now back to the ring.
Hey, be careful with that thing.
And he's heading back in.
And a vicious shot from the trash can.
Hey, he's going for it.
Wow, what a move from Triple H. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
Look at this. This could be it. Pedigree, he got it. The game got the pedigree. Will it be? 2, 3.
Oh, and Triple H wins the first fall in 3 stages of hell.
Triple H.
Oh, man. That is huge.
And now, the second fall will be contested inside the steel cage.
Oh, no.
To win the fall, you must win it by either pinfall or escape through the door or over the top. In either case of escape, both feet must touch the floor.
And look at the game. He's loading the ring with weapons. Oh, what about this? This match is underway, minus the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Well, say what you will about his size and strength, but is there anyone smarter than Triple H? Nobody uses his mind in the ring more wisely than the cerebral assassin.
And sometimes he's an evil mind king, but Shawn Michaels is no saint himself. He can be as controversial and break as many rules in the ring as anybody.
And with the cold, calculating minds of both Triple H and Shawn Michaels that we were talking about, a 3 stages of hell match becomes an unbelievably dangerous contest.
And the longer this match goes in this barbaric environment, the more it is going to shorten their career and take more and more out of each man.
Shawn Michaels top rope.
There's no way he's going to be able to stand after that. Oh, man, what a shot.
And he's going to use the table as a weapon.
Triple H, the #1 contender, seems to need to be the world.
Oh, good Lord, what are we going to see here?
And again, the showstopper heading to the top.
Look out! Oh, no!
Triple H for so long lived in the shadow of Shawn Michaels in the late 90s. I find it interesting that before Shawn Michaels was injured, Triple H had 2 title reigns. When Shawn Michaels got hurt and had to sit down for 4
What an elbow drop by HBK! Look at that!
This has been a punishing match.
Hey, wait a minute!
Look at what is Flair doing?
Flair has just opened the cage inside the cage!
Flair has no business being in that cage. That dirty SOB.
Well, he may regret getting in the cage if you ask me. Look at this!
Oh!
Now Ric Flair sits face first into that steel cage, and look at this! His face being grinded like a cheese grinder.
Shawn Michaels taking it today. Meanwhile, Triple H taking advantage of the distraction. With the pedigree, back body drop from Michaels. Sweet chin music.
Well, this match is underway, but before that cage came down, the game was smart enough to load the ring up with weapons he can use. Michaels is pulling out every stop to win this match. That by a good foot or two. Triple H with a beautiful reversal.
This is such a personal matchup. Yes, it's for what many consider the richest prize in our business, the World Heavyweight title. But there's more to it than that.
Well, you better believe it. Shawn Michaels and Triple H at one time were best of friends. I mean, they were like brothers. But those days are long, long gone, Cole. They've come to an end.
I can't state it strongly enough. There is pure, unadulterated hatred between Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
I know. You can see it in their faces, Cole. These two men want nothing less than to completely destroy each other. Well, Shawn Michaels wants to inflict some punishment. He wants to humiliate Triple H. The showstopper has shown up.
Well, just as
And there's the elbow drop by Michaels. Hey, he's going for it again. There's a teeth-shattering super kick. Triple H doing a great job of turning that around.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Oh!
Hooking away. 2.
one offense Shawn Michaels is showing at this point.
Incredible agility.
Doing whatever it takes to win.
Heads up.
That should do it.
Look at Shawn Michaels getting...
That's it. He's done.
He thinks he has it. 2, 3.
Oh, it's Shawn Michaels. He's even things up.
The winner of this fall, evening this bout at one fall apiece, Shawn Michaels.
Both these superstars are spent, but Shawn Michaels has got it back to even. Wait a minute.
And now, the third and deciding fall will be contested as a ladder match.
Oh my gosh. Once again, it goes from bad to worse. Shawn Michaels with the sweet chin music on the Nature Boy, and now the game and Nate are down. Well, we've talked for years about Shawn Michaels' resiliency, his will to win, still so strong after everything he's been through. And the supreme test of that will is right here in front of him.
HBK coming back and becoming the world champion was one of the great stories of all time in the WWE. And him retaining it here perhaps would even top that.
He's in big trouble.
And he's heading back inside the ring. And I think he's begging him to bring it.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
Back into the ring now. There he goes. He's going up. Look at this. Triple H is going to do it.
Triple H is going to win the championship. And Shawn Michaels playing defense and saving the title.
Oh, man, so close for the game, but HBK able to pull.
Oh, sweet chin music knocks Triple H to the floor.
And you know what this means? If Shawn Michaels can get to his feet, all he's got to do is climb that ladder.
What is Flair doing? Flair very active at ringside, but that's what it's all about. The prize hanging above the ladder. Shawn Michaels could be just moments away. Michaels checks the scenery. Now he's going to climb the ladder. He's going to head up top, King. He's looking for the championship.
Well, Shawn Michaels has had the heck beat out of him, but somehow he's reaching down deep here. Make that last rung. Oh, look at this. Triple H.
Ah! Michaels sent to a table. What a spill.
Oh, my God. You know, Michael, I don't think either one of these superstars have the strength or power left to even climb a ladder.
Almost there.
The hands of the game grab the biggest prize in the game. And I'll tell you what, Cole, both these men may never be the same.
That may have ended Shawn Michaels' career, and it came at the hands of Triple H. But the game may have taken months of his own career, too. What an amazing performance by both men.
After months of bitter, intense battles, Armageddon seemed to put a bookmark in the chapter of Triple H and Shawn Michaels. But there was certainly no rest for the weary. Just as the game and HBK were at their most vulnerable, other superstars were making their play to capitalize.
HBK really does stand for Has Been Kid.
Chris Jericho set his sights on ending the career of his childhood hero, Shawn Michaels. Meanwhile, Booker T challenged Triple H for the coveted World Heavyweight Championship.
Triple H may be looking at the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Both rivalries would culminate in 2 epic encounters at WrestleMania 19.
Michaels with a roll-up. Yes! Pedigree! Pedigree! And it's over.
But it wasn't until the night after WrestleMania that the game and HBK would cross paths again, granting a voice of reason to emerge from the shadows.
You guys are my friends! We gotta get this together!
You gotta know something, man. It ain't never gonna be over between me and Shawn Michaels. You've gotta make a choice. It's either him or me.
Triple H, defiant in his ways, refused to see the light, and tensions would again flare.
Thank goodness for Nate and Jericho. They stopped Shawn Michaels at the very, very last second. There's Kevin Nash. Triple H is trying to explain to Nash that Shawn Michaels kicked Triple H. What? What the hell is that about? There's got to be a method to the madness of the game.
In the backlash of the destruction, Triple H and Shawn Michaels would be joined by 4 top contenders in a 3-on-3 6-man tag team matchup.
What a night it's going to be Sunday at Backlash.
Think about the dichotomy of this match, King. On one side, there you see Booker T, but Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash. And the relationship they've had with that man, Triple H, over the years, and it's come down to this here tonight.
Yeah, Kevin Nash has come back, and he wants to get his hands on Triple H, but look at this. Triple H wants none of Big Sexy, does he?
Jericho in, and here comes Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels with a little mocking of the Nature Boy Ric Flair there before this match gets underway. Here they go.
This is going to be a good one. Shawn Michaels going for it.
King, when you talk about all 6 of these men, all of them have at one point in their career been at the very top.
Oh, without a doubt. And probably the longest man at the top is Nate. Ric Flair, World Heavyweight Champion for years and years and years. And Triple H, World Heavyweight Champion now. He's been at the top of his game for years, too. But you're right about another thing, Cole. Every one of these guys is a true superstar in every sense of the word.
All 6 of these men used to being in the spotlight, used to be in the middle of it all.
One thing to make sure of is don't ever turn your back on any of these guys. Don't ever get caught napping.
Yeah, some incredibly intelligent, opportunistic superstars in the ring tonight. Triple H is so smart. So is Ric Flair. So is Y2J. All of them really some mind power up there.
Kevin Nash reversing it. Incredible. Triple H, one step ahead.
Oh. And that's a stiff kick.
He's able to reverse that.
And he goes bouncing off the barricade.
And now it's Triple H with momentum. Get ready, folks. Get ready.
King, we've talked about being a team and not competing as individuals, but with so many egos in this match and so many guys wanting to go after one other guy, is that even possible?
Who knows? I mean, Cole, you have to look at these 6 individuals and tell me, who do you think has the biggest ego?
To answer your question, it's hard to say who has the biggest ego among these 6 superstars, but if I had to pick, I'd put Triple H, the game. He's the best there is, and he will be the first one to tell you that.
Wait a minute, Triple H? Really? Come on, it has to be Shawn Michaels. I mean, his ego applied for statehood one time. What about Kevin Nash? His ego has its own sitcom. Well, there's the showboat, Shawn Michaels. The one thing you know he's going to try this match is steal the spotlight from the entire team. I mean, he needs all the attention to himself.
Oh, look at Shawn Michaels in that ring, King. When you see some of the moves he has, you have to say that he is in unbelievable shape.
Okay, I'll give you that. But he still needs to remember that he's part of a team here tonight. It's not all about himself.
King, with 6 men in and around the ring at all times, trouble could come from any direction. Needless to say, the referee has a lot.
That's it. He's done.
And he fights it. The game was looking for the pedigree. And he gets out of the way.
Daddy Cool. Let's see what he's got. As you said before the match, he hadn't been in the ring competing in a long, long time.
Well, that's true, but Kevin Nash still looks to be in prime condition, King.
Certainly one thing we know hasn't changed is that Big Daddy Cool still has that strength. Oh!
The question with Kevin Nash coming in tonight was, having only come back a few weeks ago, would ring rust be an issue for him?
Well, I don't know about that, Cole. That may be just the case because Big Daddy Cool is not very cool right now.
But Kevin Nash, over 7 feet, over 300 pounds, so big, so strong, has the strength to turn any situation around.
So important that every member of both teams is on the same page right now. I mean, you have to work as a team, as a well-oiled machine, because the team that will be successful is the team that's the most unified.
Yes, King, that's what tonight is all about. It's not about being individuals, it's about being a team. It's about being a...
What a moves! Triple H coming into this match as the World Heavyweight Champion, and probably the most...
Triple H is still in this. Of the 3 superstars across the ring from Triple H tonight, there isn't one of them who doesn't have a major bone to pick with the game. All 3 of those guys want a piece of him.
Well, you got his 2 former friends, Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels, who are now the best of enemies to Triple H. And then there's Booker T, who tried to take that World Heavyweight Championship from him at WrestleMania and then again last week.
Oh yeah, King, there's no doubt that Triple H is a marked man here tonight.
Look at Kevin Nash and that size of his, and you know what they say, the bigger they are,
the harder they fall, right?
No, usually when it comes to Kevin Nash, it's the bigger they are, the harder they punch. But the way it looks tonight, I think the bigger they are, the harder they fall might actually be wrong.
That's got to be it. Triple H, now that's a finishing move, people.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Triple H, he's always thinking, he's always got an equalizer. I mean, he's always got backup.
Triple H again proving why he's the cerebral assassin king, why he's the World Heavyweight Champion, doing whatever it takes to stay on top, doing whatever it takes to remain the very best. And if Kevin Nash wasn't angry before, he's angry now.
Not a power bomb for... Oh, sledgehammer!
Coming off a grueling title defense, Triple H was steadily building his legacy as one of the greatest World Heavyweight Champions in WWE history. The following night on Raw, the game looked to take the night off. However, Stone Cold Steve Austin had other plans.
You can pick your own opponent tonight, as long as that opponent is a former world champion. I'll wrestle the greatest former world heavyweight champion of all time, Ric Flair.
What?
I'm overwhelmed. I mean, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened in my entire life. The best versus the best, just like we talked about.
I chose you to stick it up Austin's ass. I chose you not because you're Ric Flair. I chose you because you're Ric Flair. You'll lay down.
With Ric Flair's integrity at stake, Shawn Michaels paid Flair a visit to remind him who he was and give the dirtiest player in the game his confidence back.
Do you really think I can go out there and beat a guy like Triple H right now? I know you can do it.
Where's Flair getting this from?
After what I saw you do to Triple H,
Look at these shots by Flair.
I am here to tell you that you, Ric Flair, were, are, and will always be the greatest wrestler in the world. And I just want to know, if I'm in the same league with Ric Flair.
You, Michaels, will always be a Ric Flair wannabe.
He just stuck a pressure on Michaels.
I am not the little boy watching my idol. I am a heartbreak kid, the showstopper. You didn't pass the torch to me. I took it from you.
Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels had bad blood. The dream match, perhaps of all time.
We can think back to the last 20 years and some of the greatest five-star matches and Match of the Year candidates, and one common denominator is that they usually had either Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels in them.
And that's why this match is almost guaranteed to be special.
The Texas crowd does too, King. The cheers for HBK already starting up from his home state fans. But you can hear that Flair has his cult following too, as always.
Boy, did he get dropped or what?
Reversal by Michaels.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that from HBK over the years? Well, this isn't the first time these men have been in the ring together, but it is the first time Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels have squared off one-on-one.
And it's been building with this, King. Shawn Michaels and the Nature Boy were on opposite sides of a six-man tag team match at Backlash just a few months ago. And since then, things have gotten very ugly between them.
Well, maybe things have gotten ugly between Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels since Backlash, but it was only the Nature Boy doing what he needed to do.
You mean sucker punching Shawn on Raw 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Maybe it was something Ric Flair needed to do, but I'm not sure it was something he should have done.
You know, Shawn Michaels might be as athletic a superstar as we have in WWE today.
And that's always the one thing to watch out for in a Shawn Michaels match. With his athleticism, HBK has the ability to dictate the pace of a match, like a fast-break basketball team.
Well, that's if he gets going, Cole. Ric Flair is doing everything he can to prevent Shawn Michaels from getting any kind of momentum in this match. Woo! Oh, Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, is going to do whatever it takes to put Shawn Michaels in his place here tonight.
Flair is just so confident. Some would say,
oh my! Well, in the events leading up to this match, Shawn Michaels brought tears to Nature Boy's eyes by telling him how he idolized Ric Flair, nearly worshipped Ric Flair.
But King, Shawn eventually got stabbed in the back by Ric Flair.
Wait a minute, as for Michaels being stabbed in the back, that was just typical Nature Boy. If Shawn Michaels really idolized Flair like he said he did, he should have expected him to be the dirtiest player in the game.
Just because HBK should have seen it coming doesn't make it right. The one thing
Oh, what's Flair going for here? But wait, a reversal by Shawn Michaels, and ooh, Flair hit that corner hard. He's dazed.
Yeah, really dazed.
Here comes HBK. Oh, Flair in the corner now. Shawn Michaels has him, but wait a minute. Referee. Oh, look at that.
Blatant low blow.
And I think Ric Flair got both HBK and the referee. What are you gonna do now, Nature Boy? Woo! Oh my gosh! Look at this! Ric Flair with a finger four, but no!
Shoved right into the official. And now Shawn Michaels is ready to go. And he's tuning up the band for some sweet chin music on Nate.
Look out, Nature Boy!
And he connects. Who the heck? Randy Orton
with a steel chair to the back of Shawn Michaels. And look at this, he's putting Nature Boy on top of HBK.
The youngest member of Evolution.
Are you kidding?
Helping
the referee.
out his buddy Flair.
And there's the 3 count. I can't believe this, Cole.
No, I can't. That's the way these guys operate.
The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, he's almost unconscious. There's no way he could have won this match over Shawn Michaels without the help of Randy Orton. Ric Flair can barely stand, but Shawn Michaels is out.
Orton paying dividends.
What you see in this ring is the greatest example of evolution.
As the members of Triple H's new faction, Evolution, continued to grow, so did the problems for the Heartbreak Kid.
Shawn Michaels is the next legend that I'm going to kill.
It's Legend versus the Legend Killer. Michaels going. Oh, he's caught. Sweet chin music. Oh, but was blocked into the RKO. And Orton wins it. The Legend Killer prevails.
Later that same night, Triple H's long title reign came to an end. In the weeks to come, the game would enlist an animal in an effort to reclaim his throne.
That's Batista! The hell? Batista assaulting Shawn Michaels!
HBK's problems only became worse with the addition of the newest member of Evolution. At the 2003 Survivor Series, the animal would unleash his rage.
We're down to Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton! Wait a minute! That animal! Batista! No!
Look, Shawn, I powerbombed your ass straight to hell. Hey, just come on down, you jacked up Nimrod.
Batista and Michaels will go one-on-one at Armageddon.
Dave Batista, 6'5", 325 pounds.
In 30 years that I've been around this business, I don't think I've ever seen a better big match wrestler than Shawn Michaels.
I believe in Armageddon.
Shawn Michaels has got to get on that horse tonight, use every bit of speed and quickness that he can come up with, and try to frustrate Batista with his movement.
You know, I don't think Batista gets frustrated, Cole. I think he just gets mad. And when he gets mad, he likes to hurt people.
Well, he's very capable of doing that. We know that. Remember, Batista's the man that shattered Goldberg's ankle on Raw just a few weeks ago.
HBK's coming down like a ton of bricks.
At last year's Armageddon, Shawn Michaels entered as a champion. But this year, this match is not about titles. This is simply personal. The courageous Shawn Michaels going up against the monster known as Batista.
And it definitely is personal, Cole. Shawn Michaels will never forget what Batista did to him at Survivor Series.
And as for Batista and what he did at Survivor Series, not only will Shawn Michaels never forget it, neither will anybody else who witnessed it that night.
Yeah, and least of all, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Batista's powerbomb on Shawn Michaels was effectively the end of Austin's career. Batista's just one big monster, Cole. I mean, what a physical specimen. Look at him. He's got muscles in places most people don't even have places.
And with Shawn Michaels giving up about 100 pounds to Batista, there might be a little bit of an intimidation factor here tonight. HBK isn't easily intimidated, but if there is anyone that could intimidate him, it might be Batista.
Well, let's face it, Batista could intimidate anybody. Batista could intimidate Godzilla and King Kong both at the same time. This match, of course, taking place because of what went down at Survivor Series last month, when Batista's interference led to Shawn Michaels losing his match against Randy Orton.
Which also resulted in Stone Cold Steve Austin losing his position as co-general manager king. Shawn Michaels' loss that night had major ramifications all across WWE.
And that just about tells you all you need to know about how bad Shawn Michaels wants the victory here tonight.
Batista has the Nature Boy Ric Flair in his corner tonight, coaching him up on how to take out Shawn Michaels. Flair, no doubt, telling him to go after Shawn Michaels' Achilles heel, that damaged lower back.
And you know what? Batista better start listening to Nate. No one is better at finding weak spots in an opponent than Ric Flair.
Flair has been such a steadying influence for the two young members of Evolution, Batista and Randy Orton.
Oh, Shawn Michaels proving that he can go toe-to-toe with Batista. I told you that Shawn Michaels is in amazing condition. This is make or break time for him right here.
Batista, the big man, at 6'6", 318 pounds, has a nearly 100-pound weight advantage over Shawn Michaels. But if anything, that's just proving what a big target it makes him.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels really doing damage now, Cole. Throwing caution to the... Shawn Michaels hit that one.
Well, if there's one thing for Shawn Michaels, King, he's tuning up the band, looking for a little bit of sweet chin music.
This is going to be bad for Batista, but wait a minute.
Oh, what a counter!
Ooh!
Spine buster by the animal. Incredible counter by Batista.
And now it looks like Batista ready to do Shawn Michaels in.
Batista feeling it. Batista gonna look for the patented Batista bomb right here.
Shawn Michaels in serious trouble. Here he goes. Well, it looks like it's all over for Shawn Michaels here, but wait.
No, not yet, not yet. Oh, sweet chin music.
And Michaels fell right across Batista. Here's the count.
He got him. Michaels got him.
Uh-oh. He's in position. Well, Evolution will not have a clean sweep tonight thanks to Shawn Michaels. This throws a hugest monkey wrench into the plans of Evolution at Armageddon.
Somehow, someway, Shawn Michaels has survived. His will to win is amazing. What an athlete and what a match. He's the showstopper. A capacity crowd on here in San Antonio. Shawn Michaels has come home to meet his former best friend, Triple H, for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Oh, boy. There is electricity in this arena, Cole. These fans want Shawn Michaels to become the world heavyweight champion so bad they can taste it.
And there is no scouting report necessary for either of these competitors. They know each other so well.
And we're going back between the ropes.
Back into the ring now.
There's no doubt that the crown jewel of Evolution is the heavyweight championship of the world, held by its leader, Triple H.
And just think what it would do to Evolution if Shawn Michaels could take that world heavyweight champion off Triple H here tonight. Quite a contrast we've got in styles here tonight. The speed and athleticism of Shawn Michaels against the strength and power of Triple H. Oh, look at this. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Hey. Look at HBK.
Yeah, vintage Shawn Michaels.
Whoa!
Triple H sent over the top rope. And now Michaels right after Flair. And Flair knocked down as well.
Now you can strut, HBK. Oh, wait a minute. Incoming. No.
Michaels off the ropes. Down go Triple H and Flair.
HBK really being the showstopper right now, stopping the show of the game and Nature Boy. Wow! The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, and Triple H both laying flat on their backs outside the ring, and Shawn Michaels standing tall inside.
Now back to the ring.
Oh, what's Shawn Michaels getting ready to do?
Incoming! Michaels nails the elbow drop right to the heart.
Oh boy, Shawn Michaels tuning up the man, Cole.
Triple H has no idea where he is.
Sweet chin music, no wait.
Oh, come on now. Oh, and Triple H just blasted the official.
Well, he was going after Shawn Michaels, but Michaels ducked, but... Oh!
Went for sweet chin music. Triple H now going, oh, DDT, planting Michaels.
Man, oh man. Wait a minute. Look at Ric Flair. He's sliding that championship in to the game. Oh, wait a minute. What's he thinking about doing here with that?
What do you think? The referee's down.
Look out, Shawn!
Oh, right off Shawn Michaels' skull.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Triple H is going to steal this.
Come on, Shawn Michaels. Cole, if Michaels can survive this, it'll be a miracle.
Yeah. HBK with a hard right. Quick thinking to avoid that. He anticipated that move perfectly.
There's your boy Ric Flair shouting instructions to Triple H from ringside tonight, and you know how badly Nate would love to be in the ring himself.
That he would, King, and the referee had better keep an eye on Ric Flair because he won't hesitate to interfere in this match if he thinks it'll give Triple H an advantage. Cheating is not a word you'll find in Ric Flair's dictionary.
Well, remember this with what you said about the Nature Boy, Cole. It's only cheating if you get caught. And Nate just wants what's best for Evolution.
And we all know what that is. The World Heavyweight Championship staying right where it is with Triple H. The fitness and speed of Shawn Michaels is coming to the forefront just like it did the last time these two men met 2 weeks ago on Raw when HBK and Rob Van Dam defeated Triple H, Ric Flair, and Batista in a handicap tag match.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels is starting to get Triple H angry. And the one thing you don't want to do is make the game mad, because that's when he is most dangerous.
Well, he's not called the cerebral assassin for nothing. Triple H will pull out all the stops to make sure his title doesn't slip away. The championship advantage, as we call it here on Monday Night Raw, a monumental move by Shawn Michaels.
Shawn's getting some rhythm going.
Great counter.
Triple H with a beautiful reverse. Bam! I'll tell you something. Shawn Michaels is on his game tonight, isn't he? He has the momentum right now, and if he can sustain it, he'll be the new World Heavyweight Champion.
No doubt about it, King. He's countering everything Triple H is throwing at him. We may be moments away from crowning a new world champion.
Can you feel it, Cole? I can feel it. These thousands of fans can feel it. This entire arena is shaking. Michaels is pulling out every stop to watch it. Oh, geez, what a gamble.
The sacrifice you must be willing to take to compete in the big leagues in the WWE. What a move. Can he score the pin? 2. And Triple H refuses to stay down.
Oh, ouch. You can hear that in different time zones. That's it. He's done. I'll tell you from personal experience, there's nothing like competing in a...
And Michaels continues to fight.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H.
Oh, man. Oh, what a chop. Oh.
What offense Shawn Michaels is showing at this point. The game avoids trouble there.
Yeah, Triple H saw that one coming a mile away. You see that, Cole? Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez. Whoa! Shawn Michaels hit that one. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, sweet chin music.
And then look! Shawn collapses in exhaustion, and
And he did it! Oh! Shawn Michaels is world champion!
This is unbelievable! Shawn Michaels... Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I think the official said both men's shoulders were down. It was a tie.
Hey, look out!
Triple H is still champ.
Are you kidding me? Now this fight rages on!
And it's Flair now, set for the ride.
Shawn Michaels has got to be living off sweet chin music on the Nature Boy. There you go! A shot to the official. And I gotta think that he deserved it.
What a crime.
What an unbelievable environment in the arena with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. You can forget about pinfalls. You can forget about submissions and disqualifications and countouts. King, there's only one way to win this last man standing match, and that is to literally, physically destroy your opponent. Look out here.
Here comes the game. Wait a minute.
Triple H launched over the top rope, and now it's rally time for Shawn Michaels. Watch out!
What's he gonna do?
Oh no! Right on our table.
And he's forced back in the ring.
What an impact from that kick.
In the great sports history of Philadelphia, the World Heavyweight Championship has only changed hands 3 times in the city's history.
And you know, you got to go way back in time for some of those title changes, Cole. A suplex like that takes a lot of power and delivers a lot of impact.
That'll leave a mark.
Triple H doing a great job of turning that around.
What a reversal.
Oh! You hear how his leg connected? He's got him hooked.
Oh, his spine bending and cracking from that backbreaker. There's another great kick.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move. Anything goes here tonight. Remember, the only reason the referee is in there is to utilize that 10 count.
That's right, King. Neither man can be disqualified. They can stay outside the ring as long as they'd like or fight as aggressively as they want.
You know, I'm not sure which one of these guys benefits more from those rules, but I know Shawn Michaels and Triple H will both do anything to counter.
Michaels has always had great success at the Royal Rumble. In '97, he beat Psycho Sid to win the World Heavyweight title. In '98, he defeated The Undertaker in a casket match. That's it. That's got to be it. Triple H now has a finishing move, Pete.
He might not be able to get up here.
The physicality of this match is off the chart. I just hope that no matter what happens, these competitors can walk out of here on their own volition. Triple H is the cerebral assassin, and you never know what is going through that evil, sadistic mind of his. The only thing we do know is that he wants to destroy Shawn Michaels here tonight.
Well, Shawn Michaels has always been known for his brave heart, his great competitive spirit, but he is teetering on the edge of disaster.
That's right. Triple H just waiting for Shawn Michaels to make one fatal mistake. And in a match as brutal as this, any kind of mistake can be fatal.
And there's the reversal. Uh-oh, trying to move him.
Wow, what a move from Triple H. That's how you sweep an opponent under the carpet.
So, oh!
And Triple H setting up Michaels here. Setting up Shawn Michaels.
If he hits this pedigree, it's over.
He hits the pedigree.
Both of these men have been through such a brutal match here.
The official on a count of 4. Triple H making it back to his feet. What's Shawn Michaels? Can he make it back to his feet before 10 can?
He's up, he's up.
And the match continues. Chin music.
And Shawn Michaels collapses. But the game is down and I think out.
Shawn Michaels got to somehow pull himself to his feet, take advantage here. Somehow roll into the cover. Can he do this?
Can Shawn Michaels get up? Wait! There's the 10 count! The referee calls for the bell! What does this mean, Cole?
Ladies and gentlemen, as both men were unable to answer the count of 10, the referee has declared that Triple H is still the World Heavyweight Champion!
Oh my gosh!
With With the grueling Royal Rumble Last Man Standing match ending in a no contest, Triple H remained the World Heavyweight Champion.
What's it gonna take, Sean, huh? What do I gotta do to you? What do I gotta do to you? Haven't you had enough yet?
The game would once again cross paths with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 20 in a triple threat match that neither would leave with championship gold.
You and me, we haven't even gotten started yet.
The following is a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal, and it is to determine the #1 contender at Bad Blood.
Hungry for redemption, Shawn Michaels would patiently await an opportunity to strike.
Triple H is going to win this damn thing after all. Wait a minute. Hey, what is this? Shawn Michaels.
Eliminating a championship opportunity for Triple H.
Triple H knocked over the top. Shawn Michaels has cost Triple H a match for the world's heavyweight title.
And adding fuel to an already raging inferno.
This Sunday, Bad Blood, Shawn Michaels enters my world. And I have never lost a Hell in a Cell match.
Michaels in the game at Bad Blood. Hell in a Cell.
I have no remorse. I have no conscience, and I will stop at nothing to end Shawn Michaels' career.
Just 6 days before stepping into the demonic Hell in a Cell structure, Shawn Michaels would face Evolution's own Randy Orton. Triple H looked on, hoping a battered HBK would give him the upper hand at Bad Blood.
Shawn Michaels knows full well that Hell in a Cell is legal human torture. And maybe tonight HBK is going to torture the arrogant Intercontinental Champion Randy Orton in order to send that direct message to Triple H.
You know, I don't know what you have against Randy Orton, Cole. I mean, he's a man with unlimited talent, tremendous potential. He's a great young superstar.
I never knocked his athletic ability, King. Only his arrogance.
Nice reversal there.
Let's not forget, looking ahead to Bad Blood on Sunday, that Triple H has never lost inside Hell in a Cell in his previous 3 matches.
And what is that we've called Hell in a Cell? 3 simple words. Legal human torture. Oh, Randy Orton needs to keep his eyes on the prize tonight. He should just think... Uh-oh. Look out, reversal.
And Michaels goes behind Randy Orton. Now Shawn Michaels sending Orton over the top rope, and Michaels regains control.
Orton out on the floor hard.
And Michaels going to waste little time launching himself into Orton.
Hey.
Now Triple H and Evolution not happy, and I think Batista's got his marching orders, King.
Oh boy. Here comes Batista. This is not going to be good. Batista climbing over that wall, entering the ring area. Well, now it looks like Shawn Michaels is not only going to have to contend with Randy Orton, but it looks like the animal Batista's going to be at ringside as well.
He drops the elbow.
Going all the way up.
Just look at this. You can see the results. Uh-oh. Oops.
He gets out of trouble there.
What a reversal! Great reversal!
Shawn Michaels wants to beat Randy Orton tonight, no doubt about that, but more than anything, he wants to avoid a brawl here and leave the ring intact.
And oh, lights out!
You know that at all times today, Shawn Michaels is...
Oh boy! Shawn Michaels! Yes! He's tuning up the man! He is going to deliver some... Wait a minute.
Oh, no, he's not. There's Batista. And Michaels heading Batista off the pass.
Oh, watch
and
out.
now Michaels unloading on Randy Orton. Shawn Michaels incensed here. Sweet chin music.
Wow. You know that the Triple H, the game cannot be happy about this.
Randy Orton with a steel chair. Michaels with the interception.
Shawn Michaels holding his own.
This is not going to be good.
Oh, boy. Watch it.
This is not going to be good. Oh, sweet chin music. Bodies everywhere. Courtesy of the Heartbreak Kid.
And I don't think he's finished yet. Oh, look at the game. Look at Flair. Oh, look at this. Triple H seeing Orton and Batista being hammered. Wow. Shawn Michaels destroying that chair. And Batista and Orton. How much more of this can they stand?
Triple H, he can't believe it. Michaels is embarrassed Evolution tonight. Now he's staring up at the game.
Security's got to stop him. Shawn Michaels has snapped. Wait a minute.
Michaels into the skybox. Michaels in the game. Beat the hell out of each other. Confrontation. Only on Sunday. My God, Michaels. And they're trying to bathe each other. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him.
Triple H will have the size and strength advantage. Shawn Michaels can counter with speed, quickness, and heart. Not to say the game doesn't have heart. He's got plenty of it.
And from the hatred that exists between these two men, I would expect this match to proceed at a breakneck pace.
These two men have been waging a war with one another since SummerSlam 2, but now it ends here, inside Hell in a Cell tonight.
I don't think Shawn Michaels is content to get a simple run-of-the-mill win over Triple H tonight. I think he wants this to be a more final. I think Shawn Michaels wants Triple H to know once and for all that Shawn Michaels, HBK, is the better man.
And that's what this is all about, King. Who is the better man of these two superstars?
Oh, we're going to find that out tonight, one way or another. Oh, man, you can feel the hatred between these two men. You can practically reach out and touch it.
And King, we all remember their D-Generation X days when Triple H and Shawn Michaels were the best of friends. But it has come full circle to the point where someone's career could very likely be ended here.
Well, there's all kind of things underneath that ring. Steel chairs, tables, ladders. Be careful, Cole.
Oh, did you see the way his head planted into the floor off that pile driver? That'll leave a mark.
No, wait, nice reversal. Triple H is one of the most powerful men we've ever had here in the WWE. And Triple H also doesn't miss a trick. We don't call him the cerebral assassin for nothing.
And Triple H knows Shawn Michaels' history of injuries, especially that lower back of his, and he will not be afraid to exploit that.
Oh, that's right, Cole. Triple H has said before this match that if he sees any spot, any point of weakness, any injury to Shawn Michaels, he's going to go right after it. Back into the ring now.
And he's heading back in.
Oh! And down he goes. Whoa! Triple H looks hurt. Ow!
Shawn Michaels is dug down deep. He's dug down like he has so many times over his career.
Oh, no! Well, coming into the match, we talked about Triple H's undefeated record in Hell in a Cell matches. But Shawn Michaels has written some history in the cell himself.
Indeed he has. HBK won the first Hell in a Cell match ever held, scoring an historic victory over The Undertaker 7 years ago. The resilience of Shawn Michaels is absolutely
huge. Spinebuster connects. That'll rearrange your organs a bit.
Triple H setting it up.
Shawn Michaels' condition is getting pretty severe, and I'm afraid it's going to get even more severe. It's not like Triple H is going to let up for 1 second.
Well, knowing the 4 years of hell that Shawn Michaels went through away from what he loved to do because of all his...
Watch it!
Oh, stopped at the last second. Oh, did you hear the impact?
Oh, my gosh, that cut's hard to look at.
And quickly going, and he gets the shoulder up.
He sees it. I don't like how slow he is to react right now. Whoa!
Oh my God! Shawn Michaels tuning up the band for some sweet chin music. And looking to put Triple H away. And what has been an epic encounter. Triple H goes low.
Oh no!
Low blow by Triple H. Perfectly legal though. Inside the confines of a steel cage.
Oh brother, Shawn Michaels is hurt. He's hurt bad. I don't know if he can continue. Oh no, not a pedigree. That will finish off Shawn Michaels.
The punishment. Both of these men taking in the pedigree to Shawn.
Good night, nurse.
The exhaustion of both men as Triple H just crawls into the cover. And Michaels kicks out an near fall.
How did Shawn Michaels survive that? I don't see how either one of these superstars can continue. This is such a brutal beating. What's going to happen? Whoa, Triple H with a beautiful reversal. Wow, I don't know if this arena can take another impact like that.
Just a fantastic suplex. And will this be it? And he doesn't stay down for long.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium. Oh, talk about getting flattened.
HBK.
Oh, and he connected. Michaels connected. How much more can these guys take, King?
Well, I don't think they're going to have to take any more. All Shawn Michaels has got to do is get his arm draped across Triple H, and it's over. There it is.
Here's the cover.
He's won it.
And now it's Triple H who powers out.
What?
Absolutely incredible.
Oh, my gosh. Somehow the game survived. These two men have just beaten the living hell out of each other. How much more can either one take or give? What is it going to take to win this thing? Does the game have the strength to deliver one more pedigree? Yes! Look at that, Cole. They're both down and out. Both men down. But for this match to be over, somehow, someway, one of them are going to have to get back to their feet. We wondered if Shawn Michaels could reach down tonight and get to the level of where he'd been before, years earlier. I think he's answering that question right now.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if Triple H would be able to survive this damning career-altering.
That's it. He's out. What a counter that was. Uh-oh. He's in position, ready to strike.
Oh, man, a huge jaw-jacking drop kick. HBK hoping to play his favorite song. And Michaels misses. Shawn Michaels was looking for sweet chin music, but his opponent ducked it at the last second. Oh. Will it be? 2, 3.
Oh, look at this. Triple H has done it. Triple H has somehow survived this massacre. And here comes Batista, Randy Orton, and Flair. They're concerned about their partner, and rightly so. I mean, Triple H has taken the most severe beating I have ever seen him take, Michael.
What an incredible match. I mean, both of these athletes just motionless.
Yeah, it's safe to say that neither Triple H or Shawn Michaels will ever be the same again after this battle. Trying to gingerly roll the game out of the ring. They need to get him to the back and some medical attention. He can barely stand under his own power. No, they're going to have to help him. Well, Triple H may have won this thing, but he certainly doesn't look like a winner right now, does he, Cole?
Not at all. What an incredible matchup. Both of these men putting it all on the line. Triple H looked impressive tonight.
The longest running, most storied rivalry in WWE history has ended.
With the bad blood behind them.
Are you ready?
Two superstars reunited.
Let's come unglued here!
To reform a legendary team.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just seen a reuniting of DX!
Break it down!
You want a war? You got a war!
Spinebuster! Vintage Shawn Michaels!
Pedigree!
Oh!
Look out!
Oh, planted him!
Uh-oh! Look out!
Sweet chin music! DX have won the Tag Team Championships!
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya!
Two of the biggest stars on this planet!
Now, bow down.
The King of Kings is here!
Stop the show.
Mr. WrestleMania!
Play the game.
What's it? Pedigree!
Break hearts.
Sweet chin music!
Oh my God!
And do what's best for business.
Don't cross the balls.
Triple H.
The game.
Shawn Michaels.
The showstopper!
One unparalleled history.